Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? CaptainMonk here. In today's game, we're playing some Sejuani here with the rework on the PBE. And there is a lot of noise outside my house. I guess a garbage truck just decided to roll on by, but I promise you guys, if you are hearing background noise right now, I am really sorry about that, but I'm sure it will pass here very shortly, because, you know, that's how garbage trucks work. They come and they go. Anyways, though, let's head over here to the jungle here. We are playing this reworked Sejuani, and I'm really excited to be bringing this to you guys here because I do think this rework is a step in the right direction for this champion. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get our E level 1, I think, actually. It's kind of weird because your W is kind of your main damage source, your main spell that you're going to be using with Sejuani for clearing, ganking, just damage in general, right? It's like it's your bread and butter spell now, but your E just provides such a nice burst of damage that you really just can't go without. So let's just go ahead and check that out right here off the bat. So you do a bunch of hits, you see that little bit of an indicator on the side that gets stacked up, then you pop your E once it's full, and your next auto attack will do a huge percentage of their health because of your passive. Your passive has two components, by the way, so I'm going to go ahead and get right into the details of how the Sejuani rework works. As always, guys, though, of course, if you want to support the channel, I would really appreciate a rating on the video. Like or dislike, doesn't matter either way, but both of which are greatly appreciated. I would appreciate it. So, you can see right here, there's one change they've actually made to Sejuani since making all these rework changes to her on the PB. So I don't know if you guys have actually been seeing some of the other videos other content creators have been making with Sejuani, but you can see here now there's a bit of a well, your W has this whip effect, but the first part of it actually knocks away minions and monsters. That wasn't actually originally there on the rework Sejuani. They just added that in more recently. I don't know, I didn't exactly see it coming, but I just had a feeling the Sejuani rework wasn't quite finished. That's part of the reason why it is. I didn't hop on the boat of making a video with her right away, because I want to be able to showcase this in today's video. But yeah, our passive has two components now. So, component one is it has basically what I like to call a mini Malzahar passive. If you guys know how Malzahar's passive works, essentially, if you're out of combat for long enough, your basically your passive procs, and how that works is it makes it so the first thing that hits you doesn't do damage, but then you lose that passive, and you have to kind of work with that for the time being. So Sejuani's is kind of similar in the sense that if you're out of combat for a while, you get all this armor, all this magic resist. I mean, look how much extra we have right now because our passive, 142 and 138. That's so much. And let's go ahead and just pause that thought and see if we can gank this Cassiopeia. She's out of mana, and I think she probably has flash. Doesn't look like it so far, though. And there we go. The first blood will come in for Yasuo. Okay, pretty clean, easy gank. Just dash on in with the Q, hit our W. Didn't get a chance to use our E, because of course we didn't hit her enough to get that procced, but that's not a problem at all. We got the kill, and that's all that matters. Alright, so Yasuo's going to get those, and we'll head back to the jungle here. So yeah, that's the first part of it, is you just get all this bonus from armor magic resist when you're out of combat for long enough. And the thing is with this, it's really cool, is once you take damage from a large monster or a champion, you'll lose that, but it takes a second to lose it. So you'll see here, we have all of it, and now it's gone. So it takes about a second after taking damage for it to go away. It'll also prevent you from being slowed while you have the bonus armor magic resist. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That's at least what I read in the description. So let's go ahead here and just make sure that I have that right. Frost persists for 1 second after taking damage from champions or many monsters. Yeah, so it says here in the middle, actually, in the paragraph here, for 9 seconds, Sejuani becomes immune to slows and gains that much armor magic resist. So you can't get slowed, and then once someone damages you, the armor magic resist will be there for a decent amount of time. And look how much damage we do to the large raptor with our E. That is just so broken, honestly. Like, holy crap. And you see our W is really good for clearing as well. Okay, let's head down here towards our Krugs. And actually, looks like Balian's in a bit of a fight. Our thresh is getting kind of low. I'm thinking I might want to join in here before doing the Krugs and see what we can cook up. But yeah, our Q, our Arctic Assault, is the exact same as was before. I'll go ahead and just get that out of the way because it's really quick and easy to mention. There's more to our passive that I still want to talk about, but I want to gank this bot lane first and focus on that. So Israel still has a shift, I'm pretty sure. There it is. Let's go ahead and dash into him here. Use our spells. He is going to flash away. I don't think there's really much more we can do, except for if Janet comes back in, she will get stunned, but she flashes red, she stuns. I'm just going to body block the Ezreal Mystic shots for my team here. Try and bide some time. And see if we can... like, I really want to try something here, but they're under towered. It's super risky. And we don't have vision of their jungler. Yeah, like, I really want to try something. That hook landed. Ooh, maybe? Alright, actually, I don't know about this now. This seems like suicide. I don't know. Jeez. Alright, well... I'm gonna make sure Lucian lives at least, but like, what was that thresh play? Yeah, my bad is correct, my friend. I don't know what the hell you were thinking. Okay, so yeah, that's the first part of your passive. You get immune to slows, you get all this armor magic resist, it takes a second for it to deproc, and then you lose that immunity to slows, and you lose the armor magic resist. And yeah, that's basically how it works in a nutshell. Let's look at our second part of our passive now. So the second part of your passive is that when you stun a target with your E, which is, you know, pretty commonly going to happen, because as long as you get the damage in from your spells, it's going to happen. Your next follow-up auto attack will do a ton of percentage HP damage to them. And that's kind of how that works, because your E just does the stun and stuff and does a little bit of damage, but once they're stunned, that's when your second part of your passive comes in and does all that bonus percent damage. And that's what makes our clears so good with Sejuani, is that second part of our passive, not actually the E, even though you get the E to proc that passive. Hopefully that makes a lot of sense there. And looks like we lost our mid laner Syndra here. I'm going to try and come in here and fight up this Orianna, because I think if I do this correctly, I might be able to catch her off guard. Here we go. And the auto attacks in, get the stun. Look at that damage we do. Come on. Come on. Okay, got her flash. So it cost me my flash to get in range to do that, because of course the Arctic Assault on its own can only go so far, and they can see it coming. Most players are smart enough to know how far it can go, but you can extend the range of it by using your flash. It's kind of like the Gragas body slam combo. Wow, I'm missing literally every minion here, by the way. That's really awkward. Okay, so let's just go back to base here. I have a decent amount of gold to spend. I've been pretty productive around the map, clearing stuff and ganking, but unfortunately our team is still struggling a little bit. And Momo hasn't been seen yet either, which makes me a little bit frustrated, because it's like, guys, I'm pressuring the lanes. What are you guys doing losing when their jungler hasn't even done anything yet? Hot damn. Alright, so let's just get back into the jungle here. Head over to the red and go from there. So, yeah, that's the passive. Q we mentioned is the exact same for those of you who don't know Sejuani very well, though. You dash, you do some damage, and if you, of course, hit that target and do that damage, you're also knocking them up, I think for a whole second, but it doesn't actually say how long here in the ability's description. I'm not sure why they wouldn't say how long it's the lockup lasts, but it is what it is. Next, our W. Now, you guys have probably seen me use it a decent amount by now, so you probably have a pretty good idea how it works. If you guys think about Rengar's Q, it's very, very similar. And the reason that is because for your W, you see there's two portions to it. There's the cone, and then there's the single line reach. And so the cone is basically like Rengar's first part of his Q. That's will hit everything in the adjacent area in front of him, and the cone effect like that. And that's the part that knocks them back. But then after you knock them back, as you've seen me do a few times here, you will then, of course, reach and try and hit, hit that target that's in the middle of the cone. And that's more or less how that works. And the ability's damage is pretty good, actually, because it does scale through HP. So you see here, I built the Bammy Cinder first, and it's a really good item to get on pretty much any tank jungler. If you saw my Zac video or my Maokai video, I may be wrong about this. I don't exactly remember what I built in those games, but I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken... Man, the garbage truck outside. Such an inconvenient timing that I start to record right as the garbage truck comes by. I'm sorry if you guys do hear that. Hopefully you don't, but if you do... I'm praying to Jeebus himself that it will pass soon enough. And she's Orianna low. No, she's not. Syndra's not here either. I think it's in my best interest just to see if I can ward up Amumu's jungle again. And actually, speaking of warding up, it looks like he did exactly that. But yeah, top lane already died though. Cassiopeia died to Yasuo, so that's good for us. But I think, is Orianna coming for me? She totally is. Let's go ahead and fight her here though, because we have Syndra as backup. And get that stun off. Keep on fighting her. I'm actually going to put my ultimate here, because I want to keep her stunned long enough for Syndra to join the fight. And there we go, there's the kill for Syndra. It's going to pop her W here, do some damage to Amumu. I don't have the ward for the brush, but I do have the dash, and I have the stun as well. Can we do the damage here? I think we can. Yeah, we can. Beautiful. Alright, see you later, Amumu. And Cassiopeia's here now, and she's doing some damage. I might be able to pop over the wall, though, and help. I totally can. Let's do it. And where's the stun? There's the stun. Kill this bitch. See you later. Yeah, as soon as you get that stun off on them, your damage is really nice with your passive, so... you can break through people just like that. And there we go. It puts us at 2-0-2. Really nice scoreline here for 9 minutes. Bringing the game back, because we were kind of at a bit of a pitfall there, but we managed to beat on some Mumu enough to create ourselves a lead. So let's go into the jungle here again. So yeah, I think by now you guys also have figured out how the E works. You've seen me use it enough, but I'll go ahead and explain it real briefly. But before I do, let's see here. What do we want to max? See, the stun duration goes up. That makes me want to max the E. Because I don't think the Q knock-up duration goes up. I didn't actually look at that, though. I probably should have looked at that. I'll look at it next time I get the opportunity to, but I think the E is better second. And yeah, the W's HP scaling is pretty good. Every red number normally means HP scaling. Just, well, I guess, for your information sort of thing. Like, green normally means AP. I'm pretty sure orange means AD, and then red means HP. Purple means magic resist. And then there's, I think, yellow for armor. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And actually looks like Thresh is back to his old habits, doing crazy plays that might get him killed. They're really low here though, but I'm low as well, which makes me kind of worried, but I think we might be able to do this. Alright, well I got Janus Flash for walking in. I'm a scary ass pig, man, that's what I am. Let's see if we can do this. I believe we can. Yes, we can. Nice. So I just dashed on in to get into range, tossed my ultimate at Ezreal, made sure not to miss it, because I was pretty sure his shift was down, and that becomes a pretty free kill. Now Lucian's looking for the dive here, and I'm not sure about this. Oh, Lucian, you crazy fool, you. Let's just flash. So I wasn't sure which direction Janna was going to go into, so I just dashed forward, and wherever she ended up, I would flash to, because it's pretty instantaneous to flash, right? It's part of what makes the spell great is there's really no dodging it as long as you know how to use it correctly. So there we go, clip the minions too, and look at that damage that does. The second damage portion of this is definitely greater than the first. It's definitely something to keep in mind. And you want them in a line if you want to do more damage. The sway around you, the cone, doesn't do as much. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and break this turret though, because I see that Amumu's topside, so he's not going to be a threat to me. Their mid laner, Ori, might come down, but I think by the time she comes down, I should be able to dip out and be safe. And this turret is gone. Oh god, Ezreal's here. He does not like that I took his turret, but I took that turret because that's first tower. And first tower gold is for the win, man. Okay, so let's go back here. It looks like Yasuo will pick up the kill there on Cassiopeia. Not too bad. What do I want to get here? I think I want to get the Center Hulk. I really like getting the Center Hulk with the Red Smite, though. Obviously, Center Hulk was what I was going to get it. I mean, I was kind of deciding which Smite I wanted to get. And I just think we already have enough CC. We don't really need the Blue Smite. And Trinket is normally good enough for the warding, so Red Smite it is. And let's also look into other items here. What I've been told is actually very good on Sejuani is the Titanic Hydra. And a part of me really wants to try that because it sounds like fun. So I'm going to do exactly that, Titanic Hydra. Their team is very magic damage based as well, so I'm going to get Mercury Treads this game. And I almost can afford a Control Word, so I will wait for that as well. So let's go ahead and do exactly that. Control Word. Yeah, we're really close, so we might as well just do that. Cool. We'll head back onto the Rift. So I'm just trying to make sure here I'm looking through the abilities, making sure I'm not missing anything, because I really, in this video, I really want to do my best to explain to you guys how the rework works, because I think I have a pretty good grasp upon how it works. I mean, my performance, I think, might attribute to that a little bit. So, yeah, the E passive, nearby allied takes attacks, apply frost. Right, that's true. Yeah, so if you proc the first part of frost, then your allies start hitting that target too. These little stacks here on the side that I'm hovering my mouse over will also stack up from your allies. So it's not just up to you to hit the target, which is pretty nice actually, because it pretty much means that you could hit somebody, then they could evade you, but your teammates who are ranged could keep wailing on them, and then you could proc your stun on them, even though you're nowhere near them anymore because they outran you. So I'll place my Control Word here. Looks like bot lane's having some troubles, but Thresh is on the run. I'm not sure I can help this guy. Like, I want to be able to help this guy, but you know what? There's 3 of them, and I'm not that strong that I think I can take on 3. You can go and put the question mark down, but I don't think I have any regrets with that one. And I'm going to fight this Cassiopeia here, because I think I can. Pop the Red Smite on her as well, for that extra damage reduction, and extra damage it provides me. Okay. Do I want to do this? I want to do this. Alright, Cassiopeia should go down. And I think I just want to dash out. I don't think I want to fight those 2 as well. I wanted to take Cassiopeia out, but you want? No, you're not taking my damn Control Word. All right, maybe you are. There's 3 of you now. Rip. But we have Syndra here as backup in a moment. I know you just warded that. I could see you. I see you. Come here. Oh god, Ezreal came out of nowhere and blocked me. What a dingus. All right, well, they're not doing the dragon at least. We know that, so we're okay in that department at least. Oh, then right as I say that, I should have knocked on wood or something. It's okay. I think they backed off. So let's take the Krugs out, I guess. Get some HP back by smiting some of those. And thank you, Lucian, I think. I think you might also just rob those from me. I'm not sure exactly. But you can see, though, like, even though there's a lot of them there, and I kind of was being pretty smart and safe about, like, how I went about the engage, there were still points there where I soloed their Cassiopeia. And yeah, she's a bit of a big dum-dum. She's not really playing that well, but still, I was able to solo her despite the rest of their team being around. Now, again, this is on the PB. People aren't exactly the brightest on this server, so I know it's not exactly the best example, but still, I think that series of events there means a little bit of something, at least. So let's get back onto the blue buff here, take this out, and work our way towards that red jungle, because it looks like our team is getting set up for something, and might be able to work with them here, because I think it might turn into a 2v3 or a 3v3 if we show up. So let's see what we can cook up. Orianna's here. I don't have my ultimate, though. And it looks like Cassiopeia is going to find Yasuo. I think, ooh, yeah, Momo did smite it. I was hoping to get in range to smite it myself. But might have this surround here on Cassiopeia. Yeah, we totally do. This is a dumb person's just, she's gone again. Get the stun off. There we go, break her. And let's go ahead and hit up a Momo some more. And if we stun you? Yes, we can. Haha. I think I might want to smite the big raptor here, just for the heal, but also to make sure we get it. In case a Momo has his. Even though he just used it on red, still better safe than sorry. Alright, and let's push in this mid lane, because I think with them having Cassiopeia down, the three of us should have what it takes to either dive Orianna or just break the turret. And actually, Momo's coming in here. Let's go ahead and just dash out. Oh, we can't dash out. He got in my way. So I'll just walk away instead. Toss the ult behind me to stun him up. And yeah, let's just leave. I haven't really mentioned much about my ultimate yet. That's kind of the one thing I've been missing from talking about in this video, is your ultimate. And the reason that is because it's really similar to your old ult with Sejuani. The real only difference I've noticed is that it feels like it procs twice instead of once. That's really the only difference. Before, you'd throw it out, and it would do damage, and it would stun all enemies in the area unless you missed, in which case it would slow. But that was it. It was like one big burst, and that's it. Now it kind of, after stunning somebody, it can reproc. And actually, I want to save you, but I don't think I can. Like, I really do want to try, but like, yeah, like, I'm sorry, but like, no. Wait, Lucian had heal all that time. Why did he not use it? That's really odd. Why didn't you use it for yourself? I mean, I get what he's thinking. He's thinking if I went to the fight with him, he could use heal and save both of us. But what I'm thinking is that if you're not going to save yourself with your heal, you're not going to save me either, so I'm not going to trust you to do so. Because it wouldn't have saved me no mana. Okay, that's, I guess, one way of thinking about it. I mean, it is a speed buff. I think you could have outran the fight if you played it right, but... I mean, everyone's got opinions, right? Everyone's got butts. It's the same thing. Everyone's got a butt. Everyone's got an opinion, so... It's okay, though. Managed to get the kill on Cassiopeia. I'm thinking I'm going to take this Lantern and see if I can join the fight here. There's actually Jan out here on the side. I wonder if we can catch up to her. The hook does land. This is beautiful. Let's get that Tiamat going. And there's the triple kill for Yasuo. Not too bad. Alright, let's see if we can flank this Mumu. I think we can. He's probably running up the lane here. Where'd you go, Mumu? Yeah, there you are. Come here, fight me. Oh, nice splash. Not bad. I'm going to see if I can kill him anyways, though. I think I can. Especially with this Tiamat, man. I do so much damage. It's kind of weird having Tiamat on the Sejuani, but it kind of works. Simply because... Oh, God, are you serious? No, I wanted that. I wanted that so bad. I worked so hard for it. Damn you, Yasuo. Damn you. Wasting my ult. Holy shit, man. Okay, well, I'm taking this instead. But yeah, this Tiamat, like, it does feel totally weird, but once you have Titanic Hydra and you have all that HP and all your auto attacks do so much damage, it's actually really good. And that's why I'm doing this, because I've seen people do this on the PB, and it's surprisingly strong. With that said, though, I think full tank might be better for most Sejuani games, but because, you know, we're fed, we're playing the PB, we're doing some damage, we can get away with it. It's a little bit different, but in a more competitive style game of League where you're playing a Sejuani, I would recommend probably the Spirit Visage or Randuin's, something like that instead. They would probably fare better, because you are meant to be full tank as this character. And Cassiopeia, you went the wrong way again, friend. Keep doing this. Why do you keep doing this to yourself? Alright, well, they're engaging on me here, and this is kind of no bueno. But I'm hoping my team will back me up soon enough that I will live. It looks that way. Oh god, the Ezreal ult. Jeez. I'm so low, but not dead yet, baby. Alright, well, we lost Yasuo. He kind of went super ham. But we're going to go back, and no one's going to find us, I hope. Oh god, this is so stressful. Okay, we're good. Alright, Titanic Hydra finished. Let's get more Ruby Crystals towards probably either Spirit Visage or Adaptive Helm. Against their team, Adaptive Helm is very good. They have a Cassiopeia, so that's one reason in itself. Because Adaptive Helm is really good against magic damage threats that have a repeating damage source, poison, spamming the Twin Fang, things like that. But Spirit Visage is also very good. So it's really a toss-up between what we want here. And I think with Yasuo coming in a few seconds here, he'll TP top. I was considering running top, but he'll probably get that, so it's fine. But look at this damage we do with the Titanic Hydra. Like, this totally works. And I want to mention as well that we are running with attack speed, runes and masteries. Not like a ton of it, but just enough in the, I think it's called the ferocity tree of the mastery tree, and also a little bit of my runes for my marks. So having that attack speed, plus the Titanic Hydra, and you can see how much damage it does just because of how much HP we have, how much tanky stats we have. It really works. And I don't mind just stealing this right under your guys' nose, because I can just smite it and get on away. And I think I'll go take my blue buff as well. It's probably a good choice for me here, because our team's just not really organized in a way that we can go and find fights. And I do want to find some fights and get some kills and do all the good stuff, but you gotta do it when the time is right. You can't just force it because you want it. So we'll go ahead and get this and pop that Titanic Hydra. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird, because Sejuani in the past felt like more like an AP tank. I mean, people would do full AP Sejuani, right? And they would do really well with that because of her ultimate having a really good ratio, her E having a good ratio, her Q having a good ratio. Her W's always been better with HP, though. But with this newer Sejuani, just it feels pretty good to go with this build instead. Because it's all about having HP. Like, you're not really considering your Q for damage anymore. You're not really considering your E for damage all that much anymore. You see the ratio is pretty low. 3 out of 11 AP. And then here, again, it's pretty low, but it's not too low. It's like, you could do AP Sejuani, I guess, but it probably wouldn't be very good. And it's Ezreal. Ezreal, where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going, son? Alright, let's stomp this Amumu. There we go. Triple kill, actually. What? I thought I would get that one at least. It would be nice if I didn't get KS'd on when I saved somebody's life, but oh well. Let's just get the blue buff here. But nice play though by our Syndra though. I was impressed. She was low, but she managed to pull out the plays against the Amumu and the Ezreal. It just kind of sucks, man, that I didn't get no kills. I want to get some kills too. Share the love. Alright, is anyone gonna walk into my face here? Oh, Orianna knows I'm here. And look at the little damage she does. I don't even have magic resist yet. But then again, I was out of combat for a while, so I bet you it's a big part of it, is that I was out of combat and my passive was procced. Alright, their wolves are here, so let's just take these real quick. Really, man? These players keep doing this to me, taking my stuff right under my nose. Alright, maybe I should go and steal. Alright, I can't use my Q when I'm on Cassiopeia's Miasma, or W. Let's just dash over here and see if I can get their red. Because their team seems pretty, like, stuck under their tower. And if I can just keep taking their jungle while they're stuck under tower, it works out best for everybody. You know, on our team at least, not on their team. Alright, there we go. And looks like this fight has kind of begun. My team is getting completely demolished, but the Sejuani is here, but their team is staying under tower. They want nothing to do with me, but now they're after me. Me and Yasuo are still alive. I think we can make the plays, but not if he misses his knockup. Let's just chill here for a moment. Look for a good opportunity to go back in. I'm looking for a lineup for my ultimate. Alright, let's just fight you for a little bit, because we can. Nice damage there. And let's see. Oh, I didn't quite hit. I was hoping to hit Cassiopeia with that. Alright, let's just kill the Orianna at least. Please? Oh my god, she's so low. Alright, but I kind of need to save Yasuo here. If I don't save Yasuo, I have no backup. And I can't take on their whole team on my own. Uh-oh. It looks like I might just have to. You suck. Thanks, homie. You too. Why protect me? What? Why protect me? Is he questioning me not protecting him, or is he questioning me like? I don't know, man. Whatever. Whatever. I don't even care, man. It's just some dumb person on the PB. Let's just smite the the Raptors here. Get all of our HP back. And yeah, you, man. Can you do math? You have the most deaths. That's players in the PB, man. Looking hilarious. Yeah, that fight was kind of unfortunate though, because our team just got womboed, and then from there I wanted to clean up, but I missed my ult on Cassiopeia. I was really hoping to find her at the very end tail of that fight, but I just couldn't quite land it. It's pretty easy to sidestep the Sejuani ultimate if it's long range, especially if you're not in a straight corridor. Like if somebody's staying in this corridor here, it's pretty easy to line it up because they have nowhere to sidestep to. But in the middle of the lane, people can sidestep your ult pretty easily. So that's why it's normally not a good idea to take the steps like I took, trying to do that. You know, it makes more sense to do something a little bit different with your ultimate. Okay. We have a lot of gold to spend, and their entire team's in the river for some reason. I'm not sure what they're doing. So I'll just take the tower. You guys want to be dancing in the river where there's no dragon? I mean, be my guest. Your tower's going down. And it wouldn't surprise me if their team comes right here, and if they do, I'll just pop my ult on them and start a fight. Alright, just story so far. Is anybody else going to go down that corridor? Here we go. Let's go, team. Let's go. Alright, my team's not here with me yet. But it's like, it's okay. That wasn't too bad. If our team was all ready for that, though, that would have been a really nice engage, I think. They're going to pop that redemption, though. Yeah, I really don't want to go too ham on their tower. That's really the issue for me right now. If I go under tower, I'm going to get lepocked. But I am the tankiest person for our team, so I can take some damage, but I also don't really have that many resist build. I built Titanic Hydra for some damage. And this tower is slowly whittling down. We are slowly but surely getting what we want. Just not as fast as we could be happy with. Alright, most of our team's actually backing off. We've lost our Lucian. He's gone to red. Syndra went back to base. It might be better for us to go back and finish one of our items as well. Adaptive Helm or Spirit Visage would all be good. And this item actually gives HP now, which is kind of interesting. They changed Abyssal Scepter so that it's basically like these items. They're all really similar. It's just a matter of what you want. I think I want this one. I just think Visage is the best, to be honest. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And it looks like Yasuo upon Janna, but I don't know if anything's gonna come of this. Yeah, probably not. One thing I've definitely noticed on the PB, just by the way, a little side note, is almost every single game has a Yasuo main who is like extremely cringe in what he says and how he plays, like the whole nine. Like that's the PB is every single game. Like at least not okay, maybe not every single one. I mean the odds of that are ludicrous, but most games it feels like there's a Yasuo and it's bloody hilarious, man, because they're always like your typical Yasuo mains. Like, oh man, look at this combo we just set up here. The Syndra stun on 3. I'll get my ult and hitting all 3 of them as well. Get a nice kill. One of them will escape, of course. I think that was the Ezreal who escaped, yeah. But we've got what we wanted now. And let's see if we can fight up some room. I'm pretty tanky, so I think we could dive these guys. I want to kill this Cassiopeia. Let's get the stun off. More auto. Yeah, there it is. That's all I needed. Let's go ahead and see if we can dive this guy too. I think we can. Stun and then hit. Yeah, there we go. Dive in towers easily. Not a problem. Uh-oh. Syndra's in trouble. She will get the kill, but she will die as well. I didn't have my dash, so I really couldn't have provided anything for body blocks, but the auto attacks took out Syndra, not the mystic shots, so yeah, nothing we could have done about that one. Our score is now 8-0-8, not too bad. We have actually a lot of farm this game too. I wonder if we can dive this Janna. I want to see if I can get to 10 kills this game. Oh god, Oriana's here as well. Alright, will she give me the opportunity? I think she just did. Nope, not just yet. Alright, never mind. I don't really want to be under 2 tower shots. Let's just back off. We don't need to win just yet. I still want to buy some armor, I think. I think an Iceborn Gauntlet would be very good for this. And oh man, the engage coming in. I think that Oriana's pretty dead, but the exhaust is coming in. Yasuo's in trouble, but he got the kill at least. But Cassiopeia's the next threat. Let's go ahead and do some damage to her. And now Momo's in. Get a nice stun on him. And oh man, here we go. Here's some damage coming in. Alright, there goes Cassiopeia. I'm taking a lot of turret shots, but I'm still alive. Still got about 1,000 HP here. Oh, Yasuo's taking a lot of damage though. Like, look how much damage you do with our autos, just because this Titanic Hydra works so well for us. Because as we get more HP items, we get more damage on our Titanic Hydra. And you know what, we're too low for this. Momo's gonna ult here, isn't he? I don't know what this, guys. I don't know what this. Alright, okay. Right as I think I know about it, I end up dashing straight into their freaking tornado. And yeah, I'm gonna go down here. I could have maybe sniped out Ezreal with my ult, but I think I would have died regardless. Yeah, that was a bad choice of a fight to take, to be honest. Especially my timing too. I was like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. But then the minute I changed my mind, I freaking dash into the goddamn tornado. Damn, I suck. Alright, so do we want to get armor and HP, or do we want to get armor and all these stats? Our CDR is only 20% at level 18, so I do want to get some item that gives us another 20%. And I think Iceborn Gauntlet might be the one for that. So let's go ahead and do that. I think Iceborn is just a lot of fun and a really good item for Sejuani. But, of course, it doesn't really work into the HP build we've been building so far. So I think for our next item, we'll maybe get Deadman's. Randuin's feels a little bit overkill for the CC that provides. I think the Deadman's might be better. So those might be our next 2 items here, I think. And we can almost afford this. I might as well just wait for the Iceborn. We're only, like, 3 gold off. Yeah, let's just get that now. Rock and roll. Okay. So 9-1-9, you know, we lost our lives there. But it's not too bad, though. Because I think at the end of the day, we still have a really solid scoreline. And I should probably reorganize our team. I haven't done that yet this game. I just didn't bother. Mozilla Firefox. I like what he said in chat, too. That I died in rip video. It's like, nah, man, I could die. I could die all I want and still post it. I just prefer not to, of course. I prefer post games for you guys where I actually play well. Make good plays. Good things happen. Stuff like that. I see some content creators who will just post the first game they play of a rework, for example, and they don't always do so hot. And actually, let's get our ultimate in here. Ooh. I was really thinking I might get Janna in that as well, but not quite gonna happen. I really want to keep fighting this, but they're pretty close to tower, so I'm not sure about it. Yeah, let's just back off. But yeah, like some content creators will post the very first game they play of a rework, and if it goes well, it goes well. If it goes bad, it goes bad. And that's just kind of how they roll with things, and it's not really for me. Because I want to show you guys not only what's new about the character and show that and explain that, but also show its potential. And if there is no potential, then I'll outright say that, but I'll still do my best to get a good video for you guys. But I think I still also want to try and provide games where I show what is there, even if it's not a great champion. But I think in Sejuani's case, I think this rework's really strong. I think it's very, very strong. I don't think the Titanic Hydra is exactly necessary for it to be strong, but I think it definitely helps. And again, I really want to fight these guys, but it's just not the right time. I'm very kill hungry when I play League of Legends. I like to kill things. It's fun. And oh, speaking of killing things, just lost our Thresh. You gonna walk this way, Mumu? No, you're not that silly. You're just gonna ward instead. Alright, let's maybe back off. Maybe go topside or something like that. Our team is just not really organized and coordinated towards ending. This game's been going on for 31 minutes, and it could really end anytime we want. We have the power to do so, but we're not pulling the trigger in a synchronized fashion to make it happen, and our team looks like they're going to fight now. If our team leaves their base, I'm highly motivated to become a part of this and look for a fight, and especially if Yasuo is going to get caught and die. Okay, maybe me and Lucian can hero mode through their team. I'm almost 16. Where is my team? Yeah, this guy's fucking stupid. Straight up. Like, nobody was near him. There was no way his team was going to back him up. Like, he just doesn't realize that, man. He's just in his own little world of, I'm playing Yasuo, I'm going to try 1v5 every chance I get. If my team's not there, report them. Yeah, their Syndra's, our Syndra, I should say, is just countering them like crazy. And look how little damage they do to me, because when they find me like that, they do a bunch of damage to me, but that doesn't matter for that 1 second, that one whole second that I have all that bonus armor magic resist for my passive. It's so strong. Can I get in range of you? It slows, so here we go. Stun coming in too. More damage. Oh, Cassiopeia is going to pop that. I was considering popping my ult, but she's pretty much on her own. So not worth it, but now it's worth. Look at this. Look at that stun. Okay, here we go. Let me get this onto Janna. Can't quite reach her. It's okay. You know, I kind of like our W as well, because it kind of reminds me of the Indiana Jones whip. It's pretty damn cool, man. There we go. Lucian's going to pick that one up. Nice. Looks like a movement down on the side to the Syndra solo kill. All that's left is their Janna. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like, all it takes is us just being together and just looking for a good grouping and fighting them, and we're all set. Like, look how many resists I have right now. 418? Wow. Like, damn. I wonder if we'll get an extra 2 when we level up. I wonder if, I just want to kind of see that here. Let's level up and see how much we get. Never mind, an extra 10. Jeez. So many resists. We're so incredibly tanky. And if we take damage, we still have the resists for a whole second. But we just don't have the damage to break their Janna. She's pretty tanky. You gonna come out for us, Cassiopeia? Okay, well I think Thresh, no, you got a good flash there, but it looks like he might just die there. Alright, I'm hoping once again their team will group up. I can get a nice ultimate on them. Alright, the wind wall comes out. There's their team. Let's see if we can get a nice 5-man ulti. Well, Sejuani, or not Sejuani, Cassiopeia's a little bit caught. Alright, here we go. Let's just pop her ult right in next to us. And, man, it didn't stun anybody. What happened? I feel like it fizzled out there. Does it not work if it's short range or something like that? Alright, well this kind of sucks for me. I'm gonna die again. Wow, okay, I don't really understand what happened there. My ultimate did nothing. Throws her Ice Bola, deals damage to the first enemy champion hit, and stuns them. Yeah, it didn't stun nobody, right? Like, I definitely didn't miss it. Like, the AoE was around that fight, but there really wasn't any stun. The Bola becomes more powerful as it travels, dealing damage and stunning for 2 seconds, and creating a storm, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, like, it feels like it needs to travel to stun for longer, but it still says here it still stuns for 1 second, right? Yeah, that's the difference, is that short range it stuns to 1 second, and long range, like max range, it stuns for 2 seconds. So the further you throw it, the more damage it does, or the more longer it stuns. But like, it didn't stun at all. Like, that doesn't make sense. So I don't know about that one. That was a weird turn of events for me. Maybe I discovered a bug. Maybe that's why Sejuani's on the PBE still and not on live servers, is because there's bugs and I just found one. Maybe that is what's going on here. But either way, looks like Syndra's gonna pick up the kill down on Mumu. Nice one. Okay, let's get back onto the rift here. At this point, again, we just gotta end. We just gotta end this one, guys. It's going on too long. I think by now I've shown you guys what there is to show with Sejuani. There's a lot of cool stuff with her. Her Q's the same, passive's totally different, her W's totally different. Her E's similar, but it's very different as well. And her ultimate is actually, I think, rather similar, but at the same time, it's got something new to it. And I really like this direction they've taken Sejuani. It feels really good. And then Yasuo going in, he's going to get the first kill. Let's see if I can help him here. Alright, got the stun on Janna at least. I was hoping to get Orianna as well, but not quite going to reach her. Jeez, the damage my team does. Like, everyone's just so fed to so much damage. And I got some damage to my Titanic Hydra, but in all seriousness, I'm full tank. I'm Sejuani. That's just kind of how it goes. So that's the game here, guys. Hopefully you guys liked it. Make sure to drop that rating on the video if you did like it. It helps me out so much, and I really would appreciate it. And let's check out the post-game stats here. I'm just going to make sure those should show up. They should. And you might just notice looking over my face cam is I forgot to wear my glasses. I went through this entire recording without wearing my glasses. Normally I wear, you know, my gunner glasses that I have. Oh, those, never mind. Those are my sunglasses that I normally wear outside. And, well, when I'm recording as Maokai, apparently. But, yeah, normally I wear these. Helps protect my eyes, but... Anyways, let's look at the post-game stats here a little bit. Damage to the champions. So, despite everything, we still did more damage than everyone in the game except for our Yasuo. Which, you know, it is a Yasuo. He went full damage, I'm pretty sure. More or less. He has a Hex or a Maw in there, but pretty much full damage. And I guess he fed a lot, so he wasn't really the best player. Our Syndra went way off, though. She did a lot of damage. And their Ezreal, you know, it's an Ezreal. He did some damage. He also had a pretty good scoreline, 15 and 10. He was really the only person on their team with any relevance at all. But we still compared to him in damage. He was only up about a grand, it looks like. Or no, sorry, 10 grand. Yeah. But, like, other than that, though, like, we did more damage than our Lucian. We did more damage than our Thresh, of course, no surprise. But more damage than their Amumu, more damage than their Cassiopeia, more damage than their Ori. And yeah, these players weren't the best, so it wasn't exactly the most competitive game, but you still get an idea of the damage you can put out with Sejuani. But we also took the most damage, I'm pretty sure. Let's see the numbers. No, we didn't! Amumu barely beat us by just a little bit over 100, it looks like. Yeah. But yeah, like, you can take a lot of damage with Sejuani. The other thing you got to keep in mind, though, that is a big factor, is we have all those resists with our passive, so our damage we're taking is very much reduced. So, if that wasn't a factor, I wonder how much damage we would have taken then. And I know damage taken is kind of a weird stat to brag about, but as a tank, when you only die twice, taking the most damage in the game is a good thing. So, like, we only died twice. Their Mumu died 7 times. And he took maybe 100 more damage than us, but he died a lot more. Taking damage but not dying is really good. Doing damage and not dying, also very good. But... yeah, that kind of wraps it up here, guys. Once again, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, know what to do. Make sure to rate the video and subscribe for more videos coming out soon here, guys. I want to also make a random side note here of saying I'm really sorry it took so long to make this video. Been very busy this past weekend. The NALCS finals were actually here in Vancouver, the city I live in. And so I was watching those, and there was some other things going on around in life that just, you know, kept me busy. I wasn't able to make videos. So I'm back now making this video, and hopefully you guys like that and appreciate that. So I'll see you guys on the next one here. Peace out.